I just randomly decided, what if I made a Kingdom Hearts power scale tier list? This is something I think about weekly, if not daily. No, not really. But you know, I just decided to just do a Kingdom Hearts power scale tier list because I've never seen one before. And I decided, you know what, I like power scaling anime, so I'm gonna just do the same thing with anime crossed over with Disney, crossed over with Final Fantasy. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it. I guess to preface, I'm still a relatively new Kingdom Hearts fan, so my knowledge is not the greatest, but honestly doesn't matter. If anyone is really gonna get upset about something like this, I mean,
you should kill yourself.
So my knowledge isn't the greatest, but I decided, you know what, why not, right? I'm bored as hell, so let's just do this. So I have the tiers with Godlike being obviously the strongest characters. Second strongest be, you know, Keyblade Master. Everything from A all the way down to F. F being the weakest. So I guess should we just start in order? I guess. We'll go with. It looks like there's multiple versions of characters based off the game they're from, which is actually pretty cool. This seems to be the only version of Roxas. So I'm assuming this is just Roxas, like, just in general. I feel like he's got the power of a Keyblade Master. I feel like he'd be at that level, right? I mean, he's literally Sora. So I mean, Keyblade Master. I feel like, and I know we're not gonna. It's not Keyblade Master based off necessarily the title. It's partly the title, but it's also just if this character has the power that other Keyblade Masters that we've seen have. So, for example, we could probably all agree Sora is like a Keyblade Master level, if not stronger, but he obviously doesn't have the title of a Keyblade Master. Titles don't mean much, but I will take it into consideration for certain characters, and we'll just go from there. So Roxas, I think he slides there nicely. So, is this the only version of Donald? This is just Donald in general. Okay. Donald with the Zeta Flare is like up here. But he literally kills himself when he uses it, so but I'm not gonna base it off of that, or just his combat ability. I think we'll have to put him in D. He's a mage, but I mean, it's Donald Duck, and we don't really see him do anything super crazy aside from the Zeta Flare, so I'll just put him there for now. Riku, when he has the Ansem power-up. So this is when he's got the Ansem power-up in Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm assuming it's got the water from that game. So, I'll put him at B tier for now. These are definitely gonna change. We got Saïx, organization member. I'd say he's probably he's definitely one of the strongest in the entire organization. I'll put him at A tier for now. Maleficent, she kind of sucks. Her dragon form, I mean, was a pretty tough boss fight in the game, but I mean, once again, she got beat by Sora, so I guess I'll just put her in C tier for now. Go Luxord, whatever you want to say his name. The Gambler, my boy. This dude's this dude's pretty strong. I think he's a lot more important because of Remind. So I feel like he's pretty powerful. I mean, he is pretty powerful in general. I'm probably gonna put a lot of the organization members up here somewhere. I think here's good. We got Dark Riku. I mean, they're virtually the same kind of. I would imagine these two are pretty much like the same power level. I'll put them there. This is what KH2 Sora. KH2 Sora is like really strong. It might be one of the most powerful versions of him, to be honest. I think I'm gonna put him in the Keyblade Master tier. I feel comfortable doing that. If not, maybe here, but I mean, he kind of like steamrolls through the organization members pretty easily, so I put him there. We got Terra. Terra's pretty strong. I honestly think that he's like Keyblade Master tier. It's Master Ericus is up here as well. And I guess you could say like Terra did beat Ericus, You could say he was kind of like emotionally distressed. That's why he lost, or he was, he wasn't going all out. But I still feel like, Keyblade Master. He's like super old. I feel like putting him up here makes sense. I did say it was gonna be based off title and based off like their power, and I think that's pretty fair. He's kind of tricky though, because we don't see him fight a lot, so it's a little hard. And I'm not too familiar with the phone game, so I don't really know what his power is like in that. But I'll put him there for now. What is this, Ventus? I don't think Ventus is that strong, but I mean he is kind of strong. I'll put him in A tier for now. Larxene. I think didn't like Larxene beat the fuck out of like Data Riku, or not Data Riku, Repliku, like in Chain of Memories. I feel she did, right? I saw I put her up here in A almost. Vanitas is pretty. He gets punked on a lot though, but I mean he's strong, but he's not like that strong though. Probably put him here. Yeah, I think that's fair. Axel. Axel, yeah, I put him up here too. What is this? Is that Xemnas? I'm pretty sure that's Xemnas. Xemnas is, he's a powerful boy. He is a powerful boy. I probably put him right here. Aqua, Dark Aqua, she is a Keyblade Master. I did say titles were gonna matter. I'd probably put her here then. See, now we're at Ansem. This guy's really weird because he got beat up by he lost to a novice Keyblade wielding Sora. I don't know, man. And I mean he gets punked by Riku a lot. I don't think Ansem's that powerful. I honestly I really don't think Ansem's that strong. Like, am I wrong for saying that? I mean, he lost to this version of Sora. Is he really that strong? I don't think he's that tough. I think he's in B tier. I think he kind of sucks. But it kind of makes sense. I mean, he's the first villain of the series. It makes sense why he would be like logic. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that he would be lower than the organization. But I just feel like Ansem should be stronger. But he's not. He's not that tough. This is the Vanitas when he's like taking over Ventus. I don't know why this is. I'm gonna leave that out for now. Marluxia. I guess I'd put him towards up here as top of the organization members for sure. And I just think as his next the next big challenge that's after Ansem, I feel like it makes sense for him to be up here. This is Terranort. Terranort was pretty powerful. This dude was rocking everyone's shit. I'm like, he was rocking everybody. He was like, this dude soloed like all of the fucking Keyblade wielders at the graveyard, dude. I don't know, man. This dude's strong. Like, I feel like unnecessarily strong. But I mean, it's literally Xehanort in a younger body. So like, I kind of want to put him in godlike almost. Cause like, he was the one that was giving everybody the most trouble, for sure. I think I'll put him at the top here for now, actually. I mean, he's powerful, bro. The original Ansem. Can he even fight? I don't think so. I'll put him in E. Got young Xehanort. He's pretty strong. I feel like his placement's definitely gonna change for sure once I start ranking the other characters, but would I put him up here? Yeah. Yeah, I'll put him there for now. Kairi. This is KH2 Kairi. She did have a Keyblade. She did use a Keyblade. But I mean, I don't think that she was just particularly strong. It's just like kind of like a lending Keyblade. I'd probably put her here. I still feel like she'd probably whoop Ansem's ass. Ansem literally can't fight. I'm pretty sure he can't. He's literally just a scientist, so I'll put him there. I'll put her there for now. Mickey. He's like the Master Yoda of Disney and the Master Yoda of Kingdom Hearts, so he's definitely up here. I'm pretty sure he has the title Keyblade Master, right? If I remember, I could be completely fucking wrong, but I'll put him. Yeah. But I feel okay with that for now. obviously up here. Combat ability wise, he's not like he's a super important character, but he's not like really that much tougher than these guys are. So yeah, I feel pretty comfortable with this. Yen Sid, we don't really know the extent of his power, but he literally parted a sea of Heartless. And I would imagine he's pretty powerful because he's a Keyblade Master, but we really haven't seen him fight. So I really don't know where to put him. I guess there, or maybe we'll just slide him over here, I guess. We got Kairi in KH3. She's alright. She got embarrassingly fucking stopped when like Xemnas just grabbed her hand and she just got killed like 5 minutes later. So it's not looking good for Kairi, unfortunately. It's not looking good for her. But she did, but we gotta keep Remind though. In Remind, she did kind of like hang with Sora fighting the fucking the Goatman's like Xehanort clone. So is she that strong? Because of that? I don't know. Or, nah, she's not that powerful. But, I mean, could she beat Maleficent? I could see that. Am I overrating Maleficent? Probably. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right at all. I'm gonna just put her at the bottom of B, I guess. I mean, she got Keyblade training. She can use a Keyblade. She's competent enough with a Keyblade, I guess. She hung in there. I'll keep her in B. KH3 Riku. He's literally a Keyblade Master by title. I do think, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we also keep in mind too, like, Sora, Riku, and Mickey did beat all of those three at the top of that tower. So I feel comfortable doing that. What, Birth by Sleep Mickey? I'd still say he's pretty strong, but not like at that level quite yet. I'd probably say he's like up here somewhere. Yeah, I think that's fair. Something like that. Naminé, she literally can't fight. Got Riku from KH1. You could also probably say this is like Riku and Chain of Memories as well too. Yeah, it's like, I feel like that's probably what this is. I would probably say he's right here, right? Or by Chain of Memories, probably strong. But he had to rely on his power. I'll put him there. I'll put Riku there in terms of power. Xehanort himself, godlike. I mean, come on now. He's the main villain of like he's the main villain of the Darkseeker saga. Got KH3 Sora. I mean, to be fair, Xehanort would have killed him if it wasn't for Donald and Goofy, but I still think that Sora has proved to be at this level. I feel like by that fight, or by the end of KH3, especially when he fights Yozora, who, spoiler alert, he's going to be going up here too. I think KH3 Sora for sure is definitely the strongest version of himself. I think he's got to be up here for sure. He's got to. KH2 Riku, literally the exact same as Sora, I'd say, since they both beat Xemnas. I guess you could also kind of say that this is Dream Drop Distance versions of themselves as well. I still think though these versions of themselves are pretty strong, for sure. You got, I mean, KH2 Sora is literally slicing buildings in half, and they're literally hurling entire buildings at Xemnas. Like, dude, those two in KH2 were fucking raw. Oh my god. Goofy. You know what's fun, dude? Goofy blocked an attack from Terranor. That's crazy. But I mean, I still think in terms of power, he's down here. I still think he's down here. Can they beat Maleficent? I feel like I'm overrating Maleficent. I can't do that to Donald and Goofy. Nah, I can't do that. Dude, she's not that powerful. Yeah, I feel like I'm underrating these two. Yeah, for sure. Xion. Do I put her at the same like thing with Roxas? I mean, she's like practically just female Sora, kind of. But she is strong. She's pretty strong. By KH3, like would I put? Man, that's. But she's not that strong. She's strong. She's not that strong. Top of A tier? I think she could beat Birth by Sleep Mickey. She could beat Birth by Sleep Michael Mouse. But can she beat the other organization members? I mean, I feel like she can. I don't know. I feel fine with that for now. Kyrie and KH1, F. Leon. I mean, I'm staking Leon beating fucking Donald and Goofy, right? I also got Final Fantasy bias, so I guess I'm kind of wanking these characters, but I mean, they're pretty. The Final Fantasy gang is not weak by any means. I mean, I don't think. I actually kind of do think Leon could beat. I feel like Leon and Cloud could beat Ansem. I kind of feel like they could, but they don't have Keyblades though. But I mean, Keyblades don't matter. No. He could beat Kyrie. I don't know if he's gonna be able to beat I feel like B tier is good for him. I guess I'll just stick with Final Fantasy characters for now. Cloud has definitely got to be stronger than Leon for sure, right? I mean, he's fighting Sephiroth. Okay, because with Sephiroth, when you fight Sephiroth in KH2, he literally like brushes his shoulder off like as if he didn't, like as if nothing fucking mattered in that entire fight with Sora. So while you were struggling as a player against this guy, this dude was like, he didn't feed it, he just didn't give a fuck at all. And then like you see that cutscene of him fighting Cloud, and that shit is like high octane, just ridiculousness. Like I don't know. I feel like Sephiroth is like low key kind of like best stronger than these people. I feel like, is he stronger than the organization? I kind of feel like he is. Am I wrong for saying that? Could he be up here? Am I wanking him because I love Final Fantasy too much? Maybe. I kind of want to put him in Keyblade Master. This dude, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. But I mean, if we're gonna go by gameplay, I guess he did lose to Sora, so I guess, but I mean, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like he'd be up here. But I also feel like I'm overrating him way too much. But the thing is, like, I could see this guy beating all the I could see him beating these guys up. I could actually see him wrecking their shit. I really can. Like, am I crazy for... Why am I thinking so hard about this? Wow, I don't know. I feel like putting him here. I feel comfortable doing that. I really do feel like he's that strong. I know we've only seen him fight like twice in the games, but like I don't know. I kind of feel could Cloud and KH2 be a Keyblade Master level? Nah, dude, he can't. I can't. No. The Cloud lost to Kid Sora. I know that Sora could lose in that fight. Would it be considered canon that I don't know, man. Fuck. I don't. I'll put them in A. I think I don't know if they'd be up here. I don't think they can be up here. I don't know. I feel like Sephiroth should be up here. I feel like putting him up here is pretty fair. Let's see, we got Sora from KH1. Obviously stronger than Ansem. Stronger than Larxene. This is Chain of Memories as well, so. Yeah. Beat Marluxia. Well, then he's got to be higher then. Dude. It's hard to rank these two. These two are throwing everything off. I think maybe I'm underrating Ventus. but I feel like I'm not. Cause Larxine's not that strong. She's not. No, she's not beating Vanitas. For sure, she's not beating Axel either. She's definitely not beating those two. Yeah, I don't. I think I'm overrating Larxene. Nah, but she, dude, this is hard. Okay, is that fair? I feel like that's fair. Man. Okay. Fuck it, we'll move on. Aqua, Keyblade Master for sure. Guess I'll put her same level here. She's definitely stronger than Roxas, right? I'll put her up there for now. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I guess I don't know. This guy's Terranort's insane. He's insane. I won't do that. And then Yozora. Oh boy. Yeah. He's up here. Unless you want to say he's the strongest character. Is that fair? It's fair. That's possible. You literally can just take your ability and just use it against you. He's pretty strong. I mean, yeah. No, yeah, I think that makes sense. I guess we just rank him like above Vanitas, I guess. Okay, let's like rearrange this list. I need to think about some of this, right? Okay, so we got our godlike characters. These three I think are pretty undisputed godlike. Like they're up here for sure. I don't think there's any debate about these three, right? We got Michael Mouse here. Riku. Riku and Aqua gotta go up. Or at least just Riku. For sure. And I mean, these two are literally like the same character. So I mean, feel fine there. Terranort is ridiculously powerful. But he still loses to these guys. I'm pretty sure he would lose to these guys in a one-on-one fight. Because you really do just see him beating up like a lot of the weaker characters, like Ventus and like that and all that stuff. So, you got young Xehanort here, which I think makes sense. This is literally like a young Xehanort. It's literally him. Then we got Roxas. I don't think Roxas would lose to... Nah, man. I think Roxas has to go up here. And if we want to consider like the these like the KH2 / like KH like the Dream Drop Distance versions of this, which I might actually consider that, then I kind of want to say they'd also be a little bit stronger than these than him, because Riku does like win that fight technically. And Yensid. Okay, I feel a lot more comfortable with this tier now. Saïx at the top of A makes sense to me a little. Michael Mouse from Birth by Sleep here. I mean, I still think KH1 Sora is stronger because he has the actual Keyblade. She just has like a replica of it. But I still don't think KH1 Sora is still beating these two. But I mean, Mickey in Birth by Sleep wasn't a master yet, though. That's the thing. But I still feel like he has more, like he has more experience, so he still would beat Sora. And Sora beat, so, okay, Xigbar, I think we'd have to go higher then. Yes. That makes a little, okay, probably maybe here. And then here, maybe, like, I think, because again, this is like, I'm doing this is like Chain of Memories Sora. So, he beat Marluxia, we know that. Axel, would I say Axel surpassed? I mean, he did get training, so maybe you can put him up here a little higher. But did Marluxia get stronger after, like, in KH3? Did he? I don't know. I feel like he didn't. He was like pretty much dead for a while. So I mean, I kind of just want to put Marluxia right there. I feel like I'm underrating Ventus. I think here might be good. These two just are very odd. And then we got Riku from like Chain of Memories. I guess you could even say this is like him in Days as well, I guess. Nah. B tier makes sense. But I actually kind of like this list. This list is terrible. I know people are gonna be. If people actually watch this, they're probably like so mad at me right now. I mean, I don't know. This looks okay. This looks okay to me. Oh my god, dude. Axel's. I feel like Axel loses all the time. He sucks. Axel kind of sucks. I don't even know if I would have Axel this high. Is Axel beating Ansem? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Axel's not that strong, man. He's not. Oh, that's better. No, cause I with all that training, Axel just has not amounted to much. But he's not like weak enough where it's like, oh my god, he's like fucking 3 tiers below Saïx. Like, no, he's a tier below. Which I think just based off what we've seen, that makes sense that there's a gap between these two. I think he's the strongest of the two for sure. Axel kind of just sucks. I just don't think that he's actually beating Ansem though. Like, I don't know. Dude, actually, but Vanitas, ooh. Screw it. I think this is my list here. So, in the godlike tier, we have these 3 undisputed gods. We got Yozora, KH3 Sora, Xehanort. Keyblade Master tier. Either these characters have the title of Keyblade Master, or they have the Keyblade Master title and they're also at the level of a Keyblade Master, if that makes sense. So I think Riku being at the top of this tier is pretty fair. I actually do think Riku is damn near as strong as Sora, or it has the potential to be as strong as Sora. We've seen him, I think, hang with him pretty well and fight the same enemies that he has. So I feel like Riku could do well here. I think Mickey being behind him makes sense. I think Aqua, pretty powerful herself. Roxas, I think this being here is okay, because he's also very strong, because he's basically just Sora. And if we're going to be basing it off like KH3 Roxas, I think here is fine. Terranort is pretty strong. And I think KH2 and Dream Drop Distance, Sora and Riku here, pretty strong as well. And they've both proven to be stronger than Xemnas in both games. And I feel like also as well they're stronger than young Xehanort as well. And Terra being here I think is okay. I still think that as he gets stronger throughout Birth by Sleep, he's kind of on that Keyblade Master tier. And he was taking the exam to become a Keyblade Master, so I think putting him up here makes sense. He did defeat Ericus, which I know he was probably nerfed in that fight, but regardless, he did beat Ericus. I think having Yen Sid here makes sense. We don't know how much of his power, we don't know how powerful he really is. I'm going to wager he's probably up here. I'll just put him at the bottom, because I probably feel like all these characters go up his ass, but we'll see. In the future, maybe if he fights. And then we got at the top of the A tier, one of the strongest organization members definitely has to be Saïx for sure. He's one of the last you fight. And I just think Vanitas is also very strong. He's literally like the embodiment of Ventus's darkness. And we've seen him, he pretty handedly, whooped this version of Mickey's ass, if I remember correctly. Do I think this version of Mickey could beat these organization members like Xigbar? Xigbar's really in combat is not that great, and Luxord is not particularly amazing either. But to be honest, I feel like I'm overrating these two's power. I don't really think they're that tough. I think maybe putting it like this is fair. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that. I'm probably underrating Ventus quite a bit, so I'll put him maybe here for now. Like there. Oh, Marluxia's stronger than these two. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Sephiroth and Cloud are going up here just because, like, I just think Sephiroth is extremely powerful. For sure. For sure. Just based off of his boss fights and his moveset, I feel like in his Masamune, he's got to be up here. So I'm sorry, I'm biased. I think it's fucking wild that I did put Cloud here. I put them together because they were fighting pretty evenly, like matched in KH2. And I do genuinely think that. Okay, honestly, if you're gonna take anything not seriously from this list, like at all, you can just say the whole list sucks. But if you're gonna criticize anything, please criticize this. I do not feel comfortable about these two placements right here. These are weird. I totally admit that these are weird and probably super fucking wrong. But I really kind of feel like he's pretty strong. That's why I put them at the bottom of A tier. Then we got like Chain of Memory / like Days, Sora, or it's not Sora, Riku here at the top of B in terms of power. Still feel like Sora was like much stronger than him, and he's definitely stronger than Ansem. See, he did beat Ansem inside of Castle Oblivion. I do think that these two right here make sense, and we did see her beat up Repliku pretty bad, and these two are almost practically the same. There's really not much difference. And then you got Leon at the bottom here. You also got Kairi at the bottom. You could probably argue Kairi might be a little bit higher. I'm putting her there for now. And we got these two. Love these two to death, but I mean they're just not that strong aside from Zeta Flare. So yeah, I'll put them in C. I mean they're average. You know, they're competent. And then we got Maleficent, who sucks. And then we also got Kairi, who also sucks because she's not a fighter. And these guys, just all these right here, just don't fight. Okay, that's the list. I feel pretty okay about that, to be honest. This is probably so fucking wrong. I'd have to replay the games all over again to really get a better grasp of the power levels. But I do think that this feels right to me. Well, here's my Kingdom Hearts power scaling tier list. Roast me in the comments, please.